So remember earlier when I was talking about the science behind the cake? So
science! Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Best Life and Beyond. Today we are at Portillo's in Buena Park, California.
Yes, because we are going to try the world famous cake shake.
Oh boy.
Now, this isn't just like, oh, you know, they're putting chunks of chocolate cake in a shake. They actually put an entire piece of chocolate cake, double chocolate cake,
yeah,
which I love, into a shake with vanilla ice cream.
Oh my
so
gosh.
they bake, in some locations in Portillo's, they bake over 200 of these cakes from scratch.
Wow.
A day in their Portillo's kitchens, and they just use regular fudge icing to make it really sweet. But these cakes alone, the cake itself is absolutely amazing. It is famous.
Yeah.
It's delicious. We've had it before, and
the shakes on their own as well.
Yeah, so
are bomb.
Yeah, it shocks people when they realize they put an entire piece of cake that we're going to show you.
They blend it in there.
They blend it into the cake and they leave little chunks in it so that you can actually get the pieces of cake inside of the shake and the frosting. It is incredible. We've had one ourselves. You're supposed to get the fries and kind of dip it in there or just have it on the side.
The old fries dipping in the shake.
We're of course going to get a Chicago dog to go with it, and maybe even a chili cheese dog because they're dogs here. All the food is amazing, so we're going to show you the food and review it so you can kind of get your idea. So if you happen to have a location near you, you can go and get a Portillo's chocolate cake shake and some food. Yeah,
and she speaks of Chicago dog. This place started in Chicago years ago, 1963, I believe. A guy named Dick Portillo. You know, Chicago dog is a special kind of hot dog, for like the traditional Chicago dog. It's got, like, you know, relish and pickles and tomatoes, and
we'll show you. We'll show you.
Yeah, it's its own kind of thing. So that's why we say Chicago dog specifically. But they have all sorts of dogs and amazing,
like handmade salads. You know, all kinds of other things. So we're just going to kind of show you the stuff they're like really famous for, and then of course when you come back, or maybe we'll do another video exploring more of the menu. Now, as we mentioned, we are in California, which means we are not allowed to dine inside of restaurants right now,
which is unfortunate because Portillo's, the inside, someday we'll take you there, it's almost like a TGI Fridays a little bit if you've been there, with a lot of props and a lot of things to look at. It's very themed inside Portillo's. I mean, as well as the outside is kind of pretty cool looking. It's not just a building that houses hot dogs. There's a lot of thought and theme put into this place.
It's super awesome. But today also it's kind of a good thing that we're not going inside or anything, or even eating outside, because we're also not allowed to dine outside in California because it is very windy. So it's kind of funny. You guys are going to see this on a Wednesday.
Oh, I like what you did there.
And you know, so it kind of worked out where we're going to have our dining in the car.
It's extremely windy. It's a thing we have out here called the Santa Ana winds, and they come out of the desert and come flying through the valleys, and they create this kind of weather condition, as well as we've got a little bit of a storm brewing on top of that, so it's a little cloudy. So it's a perfect day for a Portillo's.
Yeah, this is like our one meal we're having today.
Yeah.
This is it. So we've kind of saved our calories for it, and
and by the way,
down.
It's kind of like when you drive by an In-N-Out and you see the line that it'll usually extend into a shopping center, into the driveway. This place, every time we drive by, always has a line. If that tells you anything about its popularity and how good it is, it's a tradition for people, for families, and it's a tradition for us now as well.
It's really a big highlight in Buena Park, especially downtown Buena Park. This is probably about, I don't know, less than a mile. I'd say half a mile from
It's a hop, skip, and a jump from Knott's. And it's not pronounced Portillo's. I know some of you folks...
I say that sometimes.
But you see the double L, and in Spanish pronunciation it would be Portillo's, but no, this is Portillo's.
Okay, I got hungry with all this talking.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna get in the drive-through line because it's a bit extensive.
Actually, I think we got very lucky, by the way, and I think that they flew through it, so it's not as bad.
We kind of went past the lunch rush now, so here, we're headed in. All right, getting into the line here. They've got it coned off because they know that people are going to show up.
Oh yeah.
They're passing out menus, and
we are ready.
We're about to get Portillo'd.
Yes, we are. We're going to take a look at the menu. Hi. Yes,
yeah,
please.
Thank you.
Okay, let's take a look at this menu. So they have beef, burgers, hot dogs. which I want to get everything.
Oh, they have catering too. You can cater a party.
There you go. Okay, so right there is a look at the actual
Chicago dog.
Portillo's. I did it again.
See, you did it.
Portillo's beef hot dog. This is a classic Chicago dog. Now, by the way, everybody in Florida, get excited because there's a Portillo's coming to Florida, and you bet we are going to do a video there.
Oh, yeah.
Because you'll actually be able to eat inside and everything. So it has mustard, relish, celery salt, fresh onions, tomatoes, kosher pickle, sport peppers piled into steamy poppy seed bun.
I think I want a Chicago dog this time.
I think we'll definitely do a Chicago dog.
I want a classic, legit Chicago dog.
Yeah, I just won't eat the peppers. I don't know what that... Yeah, I'm just not big on peppers.
I'm going to get whatever the Chicago dog is, and I also want what I call a CCO, a chili cheese onion.
Yes, me too. They also have cheese fries, which are really good. They're good and salty, which is good because here it is, everyone. The famous chocolate cake, which we'll definitely be getting a slice of that, as well as the chocolate cake shake. So a lot of people wonder, what is the secret ingredient to make the Portillo's cake so good? Because the cake itself is not actually overly sweet. It's actually the icing that makes it really sweet. But in fact, what they do is they, when they mix the cakes in-house, they do them on all speeds. They do low, medium, and high, and they say that that way it gives it a good texture and a light, fluffy cake, but also sturdy. You know, they also speculate that there's mayonnaise inside the cake, which I know maybe sounds gross to you, but it's really just eggs and oil. It's also what goes into the cake. So, but they won't reveal their secret. The cake itself, like I said, is made from scratch. It's just, you know, cooked and baked differently. I think they take it out of the oven before 28 minutes and let it kind of cook on the rack a little bit more, and so that way it doesn't over dry the cake, but you just get a perfect crumb the way they mix it with the low, medium, and high speed. So there's a real science when it comes to baking cakes properly.
I'm also reading on the back of this menu, free cake on your birthday. Why didn't I know that?
Oh my gosh.
Although I wasn't here for my birthday, but next year I want my free cake. You have to register, obviously, but that's awesome.
Okay.
Hey, look at that, heart-shaped cakes in store from the 5th of February to the 14th. For Valentine's Day. You devour, we donate. Donations go to No Kid Hungry, which is a great organization. And upon further inspection of this menu, I can see that they've got beef and sausage sandwiches. There's also burgers that look really good. I see a breaded whitefish sandwich, and there's even a grilled portobello mushroom sandwich. Here's your salads that they're offering right now. Chopped salad, classic Caesar, Greek salad with chicken. There's also Portillo's bowls. Also, I didn't realize that they had soups and chili, chicken noodle and chili. That's pretty awesome. And then last but not least, I'm noticing, along with the chocolate cake, strawberry shortcake, and a chocolate eclair cake. I am very intrigued by that. They've even got a picture of the original stand when it was called the Doghouse in 1963 out there in Illinois. Look at that. It looks like a little doghouse. And I like the architecture. It's got that kind of classic diner feel to it. The way that Art Deco kind of roof line is there. It's got the neon.
And to think that this all started as just a little hot dog stand that was like 6 by 12 feet.
Right.
And it was known as the Doghouse.
I know, right? It kind of reminds me of the Pink's hot dog story.
Yeah.
A little bit, because they started out as just a little cart.
Yeah.
And then expanded into a chain of restaurants and trucks, and it's a franchise now, I believe.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's, you know, pretty cool how these little hot dog joints can expand into greatness. All right, we've arrived at the window where we will receive greatness.
I'm already like pre-sanitizing my hands. Chocolate cake. Why did we only get one piece? Are we crazy?
Well, because we got two technically because we're getting a shake with a piece in it.
You got chocolate cake. Okay, cool. Okay. It's time to eat. Should we go over to where we got attacked by the rat?
Oh, Rat Pack Central.
Dude, the Rat Pack Hub. Let's do it. We're in the same parking lot. So, for anybody who's been watching our channel long enough, back in, I want to say May it was, that was when Knott's Berry Farm first started getting their chicken to go. And we
it was when they first started offering it, yeah.
Yes, so we came with, you know, Adam and Jay and
David
and Ken and
Binky
was there, Liz was there. You know, we all met up and we had we had shared some chicken in the parking lot, and while we were doing so, we were attacked by a rodent. And I think he just smelled the chicken. In our defense, we were, you know, just outside eating.
Eating in a parking lot.
Eating next to some shrubbery.
But hence the term, and us all being called the Rat Pack, because the rat joined us for lunch that day.
He did, and it was a moment that will go down in history.
And just to relive it, you know, a little bit better, we're gonna roll a clip of that right now. Get it, Bank.
Oh my gosh, she loves it.
She's a big fan of Cordelia Knott.
Binky, how is your Knott's chicken? Oh, she loves it.
Whoa, 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 there's a mouse! Dude, it went under my skateboard, hit my heel.
Party crasher! That's maybe recreation.
That was what you did.
There is not one shred of worry on your face. You're just like, this is some tasty chicken.
Yes, exactly.
What if it pops back out?
I'll enjoy watching you scream across the parking lot.
Oh yeah, that was
It was a rip-roaring good time.
Oh man, I wonder if he's still over there, Mr. Rat.
Well, let's go look for him.
See if he shows up, if he prefers the chocolate cake.
Or does he prefer the cheese fries?
Yeah, who knows?
You just never know.
Or maybe he just prefers good company.
Maybe.
I don't know.
So it's actually an abandoned Sears.
Yeah, you can see the sign kind of ghosted there a little bit.
Yeah, we came over here because we weren't allowed to eat on
anywhere.
Property at the time.
So this is the automotive part of Sears where we kind of were. You can see it says auto.
And we figured
shop.
this was good because there was nobody around.
Yeah.
So we weren't on Knott's property. We figured this was the best thing to do because we're not around anybody.
And you had a view of Knott's. You can see the coasters over there.
Not a bad view.
Not a bad view, yeah. All right, so we're gonna eat in the car, but I wanted to show you guys the actual location. There it is. That is where the Rat Pack was born. That's where our little friend joined us, where our whole group was enjoying some Knott's chicken for the first time in a long time at that point. And there is the planter where he emerged from. That was probably where he lives. I'm not sure if he's there right now, but so that was the scene right there. But we're gonna stay in the car because it is extremely, I would venture to say it's blowing at least 40 miles an hour with 50 mile an hour gusts, the way those palm trees are bent. Look at how bent those trees are over there.
It's pretty gnarly.
So we're gonna
joke.
We're gonna stay in the car and eat this feast.
Yes. So let's get our food ready. Let's sanitize our hands first.
Yeah.
As always, using our favorite
Beach Boulevard. It's a sure thing.
Yeah. It's a local. It's from an actual like small shop, which we really like, and I've linked it on my Instagram before, but it's nice because it has a good smell.
Yeah.
We like that it sprays. We bring this on the airplane, we just put it in a smaller, you know, but I think the essential oils really help too. So we use that all the time. It's, you know, one of our friends' brands, and we could not love it more.
Support small business, everybody. Yep. All right, there is the Chicago dog. That's mine that has peppers on it, right?
Yep, I just put your pepper on it.
I'm not even into peppers, but I mean, I'm gonna, they're probably sweet peppers, right? They're probably not hot. I don't know.
I don't know. I think they might be hot.
Because if they're hot, I'm not going there. But there it is. Look at that pickle. That is, you can smell it too. It smells amazing. It's got the poppy seed bun as well. There's Katie's right there.
Oh yeah, sans the peppers.
Yeah.
I feel like those might be spicy. You might want to take a little nibble first, just to be safe.
Are you gonna try it, like keep the pickle in there and just go for it?
Oh yeah, that's like,
all right.
You know, with the raw onions and everything.
All right, here she goes.
Some pickle.
Right?
That is incredible. Oh my gosh, with the mustard.
Chicago.
Oh, that is so good. Oh.
My kind of town. Don't know what I'm singing, but
Chicago. That is.
Is that your first actual Chicago dog?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually it. And
yeah,
then
because I don't think I've ever officially had one, so this is going to be a big deal.
Dude, it is so good.
All right, so I pulled my peppers out because they are a little bit hot. Not too bad. They're pretty sweet, but they do have a little spice to them, so beware.
We just don't do well with spice here.
Right. Last looks, because she's going down.
Dude, did you hear the crunch I heard the crunch. What do you think? I had to take a bite while you were taking a bite because it looked that good.
Food dance appropriate.
It was that good.
The pickle really makes it.
Yeah, the pickle is the perfect part of it because the relish is sweet, the dog is salty, then you get the freshness from the tomato with just a little bit of acidity, but then the pickle really adds the acidity that it needs.
It does.
You know, and then the poppy seed bun is just sweet.
Would you say it's the perfect amount of pickle?
I'd say that's the perfect amount of pickle.
Oh man,
that is so good.
It's almost like, because it tastes kind of relishy, because there is relish in there, but having the tomato and the pickle in the dog is pretty special.
It all works because it has the sweet relish, and then the salt. It all just like balances out like perfectly.
Because we're big fans of pickles anyways.
I actually have been known to drink pickle juice.
Oh.
And Spencer gags when I do it, but listen, I love pickles. I love pickle juice.
Why I haven't had a Chicago dog in my life, I will not know. That part of my life is history now, because now I've experienced it and I love it.
Now I want to have a Chicago dog in Chicago. So the next thing we got are the Portillo's fries. Now you need these fries in order to enjoy your shake. Not everybody does, but I do. So we're gonna salvage and save some of them. But for an extra 99 cents, you can get the cheese sauce. The cheese sauce with these fries, my friends, if I could order like 8 orders of just this as well, I would do this and this could be a meal. But we're gonna show you this golden deliciousness with these crispy fries. These are perfect fries. Look at this cheese sauce. Okay, dip it, baby.
All right, here we go. I got a hook crinkle.
Yeah, dip it. Dip it. Oh, that's perfect. Look at that, perfect. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
It's so good.
Oh,
You can't stop once you start it,
that is
though.
really, like, I've had cheese sauce with things before, but this is a really good one.
It's actually on a different level of deliciousness. Like, it is perfectly cheesy in every way.
Very cheddary. Like, I would love that on a sandwich, like a steak sandwich.
Oh, they do have that, I think. Right?
Something like that, yeah.
So now we have to show you the chili cheese dog.
Okay, things are about to get very messy.
Oh yeah.
That's the one beauty of the Chicago dog. It's a cleaner
It's a cleaner thing.
approach to eating a hot dog, but these things,
especially when you get them to go.
these things are nothing but messy.
Yeah,
And
they wrap them up and
something I'll let you know about me and my vehicles is I really get paranoid about eating stuff like this in my car. And so you're gonna watch me get a little stressed out during this part because Katie she's going right in, but it looks like she's using the bag as a kind of a lap mat. Thank goodness. How is that?
it is so good.
Now
And
we've
it's
had
even
these
better.
before.
Yeah, these are just, this is the best chili cheese dog you can get. I think it's better than Pink's.
Whoa.
No, it is. Honestly, it's
Whoa,
the better
big
of the chili
claimer.
cheese dog. Yep, sorry about it.
I think they're two different animals, to be fair. I really do, because
I disagree.
this
I
is a
think the
Chicago
cheese is
style,
different.
and then Pink's has their own kind of vibe. So don't discount Pink's. And, you know, I would say you got to try both.
I won't discount Pink's, but I will say this is the better of the chili cheese
Richard
dog.
Pink would not be happy with you.
I think this is just more cheesy. Whereas this also has beans in the chili.
Yeah, I'd say this is cheese dominant. That's for
why
sure.
I like it more.
Just unwrapping it for me, I'm so paranoid right now. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
trying
I would
really
say, let me move the fries for you.
Doing a good job.
So I would say though, the thing is the difference in the chili is that this has more beans in the chili. Whereas I think at Pink's they don't even have beans in the chili.
It's just kind of more of a meat chili.
So
Yeah.
that's why when you combine the beans, the way they cook them like perfectly, and then you have the chili with the cheese, it makes it just a smoother bite in general.
That's why I say it's apples and oranges.
So that's what I was saying, but
it's different.
I definitely like this chili cheese dog.
And these poppy seed buns. That's a Chicago thing, I believe. So, all right, here we go. I've unwrapped it
Oh, yeah.
as careful as I possibly could.
Yep, you did good.
Oh. That's good stuff right there. And it's kind of a colder, blustery day, so it's kind of nice how
works.
warm it is with the chili on there.
I agree.
Not like chili on a cooler day. Chili dog delightful. Chili cheese delicious. Chili cheese doggone perfect. The other thing I'll say about these is that they're not overly like large. I would equate it to you know how street tacos are just kind of like not huge tacos. These are kind of like street hot dogs where they're not massive.
Yeah.
You can have 2 of these and not feel like too overwhelmed, I think.
We just had a wind gust right now. It was the most intense we've had yet. Whoa.
Winnie the Pooh, blustery day.
Happy Wednesday. So if you had to pick one as your favorite between Pink's and Portillo's for just chili cheese dog, what would you vote as your favorite?
Wow, it's a tough...
Because they both offer a chili cheese dog. So
I know.
I know what you're saying though, where they're apples and oranges. And
they're very different, so it's hard to...
But if you have to pick one...
Oh, man.
I'm your mom and I'm telling you, we're going to have a birthday party and for the food, you're going to get chili cheese dogs. Which ones do you want? Do you want me to get them from Pink's?
All right, well that's fair because you've explained it as a birthday party, so here's where I'm going to make the different call.
Okay.
Because it's a birthday, I would say Portillo's because you could get the cake or the cake shake and you get a free piece of cake on your birthday.
No! I like that you like took it out of the park. Dang it.
Yeah. But if you're talking about, hey, we're just going to get a hot dog, that's it.
A chili cheese dog.
Chili cheese dog.
Where are you going?
I might go to Pink's for that.
Okay, I'm going here.
But it's only because you're making me choose.
No, that's why I said, if you have to choose.
I hate choosing because it's like trying to ask somebody, who's your favorite kid? You can't do that, you know?
Yeah, because they are unique. I see what you're saying.
The other thing about Pink's too is they have a lot of specialty dogs. They have a lot of...
Oh yeah, unique.
Yeah, like there's the Huel dog, which is the double. It's like 2 hot dogs. There's a lot of very special...
It's like a Martha Stewart dog. There's all kinds of different,
Is there a Snoop Dogg, I wonder? There should be.
But yeah, the whole thing is here is like, I think they have a smaller option of, or a smaller variety of hot dogs.
Right.
But you're going to get, because they've done those 3 or 4 hot dogs and they do them very well.
Yeah.
So I would say, you know, if you're looking for more variety, I'd go to Pink's. But I think we've waited long enough. I think it's time.
The time has come.
It's time for the chocolate cake.
Ah.
Then we will show you the cake shake.
All right, it's time to indulge.
This is the famous chocolate cake. The famous
there we go.
Chocolate cake. Now it is better when you get it there. There's some stuff I want you to note about this first. So remember earlier when I was talking about the science behind the cake? So
science!
So right here, I just want to point out, see all those like, see how that crumb is like kind of firm and it's not like falling apart. Like, so a boxed cake mix, oftentimes when you pick up a scoop of it, it'll kind of fall apart a little bit because it's a little bit more artificial. Now this is made from scratch, and I'll show you the reason you can see this. Look at how easily, and I'm doing this like upside down. See how it kind of holds its shape? If I don't drop it on the spoon, it kind of holds its shape.
It doesn't crumble apart.
But then it's also got some like, it has a nice crumb, it's kind of firm, but all those pockets of air because they whip it at 3 different speeds, and that's what's creating that perfect cake consistency.
So what you're saying is they whip it good?
Now again, the icing itself, there's 2 pounds of icing on every cake at Portillo's. 2 pounds, and it's just the store-bought fudge icing, but there's 2 pounds. Now, my first question I want to ask you, do you want a bite without frosting or with frosting first?
I think with, because that's the intended
I'm gonna go ahead and agree with you there. Okay, let's give my boyfriend the first bite because he's so wonderful.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Oh yeah. Is that not like the perfect cake?
Wow.
It's the perfect cake.
Because it's moist and it's got kind of a homemade feel to it as well.
It is.
You know?
It's made from scratch.
Oh,
and the cake itself is not overly sweet.
No, it's not.
It's the icing that's the sweet part.
But even then, it's not...
it's like a toothache killer.
No, it's very chocolatey.
Yeah, which Miss Chocolate over here seems to love. Now, as far as the cake shakes go, they do have them in other flavors, but every shake is a vanilla ice cream base with a little squirt of Hershey's syrup in there, and like we said, an entire piece of chocolate cake. Oh, that's good.
I would describe that as stupid good. Like, it's so good that it's stupid. Like, and that's a good thing. It's like when it, you know, not bad meaning bad, but bad meaning good. You know, not stupid meaning stupid, but stupid meaning smart.
Yeah, no,
it
is delicious. Thank goodness they only gave us 1 spoon, because this would be gone by now. It's just that good. And see how it's not falling apart? Like when you, like the actual piece, if you scoop out a piece, it's not falling apart because it's such a good quality of cake. And
it's kind of light. The cake part's not like heavy. It's like you said, it's kind of airy.
Yeah, it's just like the perfect...
The way it was cooked, apparently.
I mean, it's honestly the perfect cake. It really is. In my opinion, this is the perfect cake because it's double chocolate.
Ooh.
It's so good. And now it's time to show you the cake shake.
And let's give a little love for that logo. Look at the dog.
He's a Portillo's dog.
He's literally a hot dog.
He's a Vina dog.
And I love the striped, you know,
it's kind of like the
graphic is very, it's old school. I like that a lot. It also says Portillo delivers, and let me tell you, not only do they deliver figuratively, they deliver literally, which is cool.
Literally deliver.
But they deliver. This has been so good, and I'm imagining this is going to be pretty good.
I want to take the top off just so we can kind of show you what it looks like on the inside, because not that you would doubt me in any way, but I wanted you to see the actual chunks of cake that are in this shake. It is no joke, my friends. There it is. You can actually see the crumbs of the cake in the shake. That means all the frosting, everything's in there. There's a little squirt of Hershey's syrup, and of course, really good quality vanilla bean ice cream. And every once in a while you're drinking this shake, you'll get like a little chunk of cake that's all the way buried in there. So I think we're gonna actually give a little bite to Spencer. Instead of having to slurp it down, we're gonna give him a bite.
Because truth be told, we have had this before.
Oh yeah. You can get vanilla, but they all don't come in the piece of cake. So this is the actual cake shake.
Right.
You can even get a strawberry, but this is the chocolate cake shake.
I would not want a strawberry shake. Sorry, strawberry shake, folks. That's just not my thing. All right, so here's the deal. I always wondered what it was going to taste like, because why put a piece of cake in there if, how's it going to taste? You can taste the frosting predominantly right off the bat.
Yeah.
And that's such an interesting flavor to have in a shake, because normally you don't get that, but you can taste the frosting. Oh man.
And then you get the little crumbs of the cake, and once you get the crumb of the cake in there, and you know what else it is too? It's the mixture of the chocolate and the vanilla.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't really care for the taste of vanilla as much as you do, but I like it like this because it's like your perfect things together, like cake and ice cream.
Yeah.
The chocolate and vanilla, they just complement each other perfectly. Yeah. Now, if you really want to up the ante.
Now, I'm not into this, but this is something that you like to do.
Because I like salty and sweet. I would love pickles with this as well. And no, it's not a pregnant thing, because I've been eating this for a long time. But you also do it at Wendy's with the Frosties. But I like to dip the fry in. Oh wow, heavenly. Oh, so good. I would dip the cheese sauce too, if I could. That's just me. So that's why I reserve some fries, because I'll dip them in the cheese sauce and eat them and then take a sip of this.
I wonder if the rat has shown up yet. I'm wondering if he's... I thought I saw something outside the window.
Where are you, Ratty?
Like some movement. It could have been a leaf, because it's, wind's blowing and there's all sorts of stuff blowing around. But I could have sworn I saw him.
You see some movement?
He might be hiding in the bush though, because it's very windy.
So now when you drink it from the straw though, it's a different experience than when you have it with the spoon, because you'll actually get more chunks, it feels like, of the cake. And every once in a while you get you get such big chunks in there every once in a while that you have to like take it out and
use the straw as a spoon.
Yeah, because you'll actually get giant chunks of cake.
I often call that a strewn. Or a spraw. Whichever you want to.
Here you go. All
right, I'm going to use the strewn. but I'm going to use it as a straw. Use the spoon as a straw and the straw as a spoon.
Okay.
Wow, I don't know. Oh yeah. It's really thick too, but not too thick that you can't utilize the straw, because sometimes shakes, which I love them, but I sometimes get a little disappointed when they're so thick that you cannot use a straw. As much as I appreciate that on certain levels, there's certain levels where I'm like, it's not really a shake at that point. You know what I mean? So this is, I approve.
I'm just having a cheese fry in preparation for my next drink of the chocolate cake shake.
So you know what you were saying about that it's vanilla ice cream?
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting because you can taste that it's vanilla.
Yeah.
But it's like chocolate flavored vanilla. Does that make sense?
It's crazy because
I'm a big vanilla guy.
Yeah, it's like.
But it's like
you're eating it though, like a piece of cake with a scoop of ice cream. It's like chocolate cake a la mode or whatever.
Yeah,
oh, that's apple pie.
But it's interesting that you can still, the vanilla still is there. It's
right.
It's still
you
represented.
Still get both flavors. Mm-hmm. Somehow they've actually got the perfect marriage of chocolate and vanilla in that shake.
Oh man. All right, we're gonna give a little offering to our friend and or his family, his relatives.
Rat family.
I don't know if he's here, but we're gonna
I'm gonna put some in the bushes just in case.
Oh, that'll lead him out, yeah. Leave him a little snack.
Let's put it over here just because it's better. It's safer there.
He may not want to come out into the wind.
No, they're probably hiding from the storm.
There you go. What's his name? Ralph the Rat? Is that Ralph in there? Is that what?
Oh. He was a mouse. Ralph on the mouse on the motorcycle.
Oh, Ralph, yeah.
We'll call him, I don't know, we need a good name for him though.
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't really have one.
Anyways, there you go, buddy.
The nameless rat.
Hopefully you enjoy that.
He's the Rat Pack Rat.
Yeah?
Ratty.
It's because of you that we have that name there, buddy. I hope you're happy. Man, it's windy. Look at this.
It's really windy.
This is crazy. All right, that's going to wrap it up. From Portillo's, the wonderful cake shake and the amazing Chicago dogs. We thoroughly enjoyed it. If you guys come over here, please let us know if you've been here before.
Tag us in your pictures and videos.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed this video, let us know though by giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel.
That's right, and we will see you next time on Best Life and Beyond. Bye-bye, everybody.